Hello, this is David, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to add Facebook Pixel to your ClickFunnels account using Google Tag Manager. Google Tag Manager is a free software by Google that allows you to add your tags, your pixel, your cookies, and your tracking codes to your websites. Not just ClickFunnels; it works for any website. So the first thing you want to do is you want to head over to Google Tag Manager and create an account. I've already created mine. Just head over to tagmanager.google.com, create an account. It's free, and then you'll be given a container. That container is going to contain some sort of tracking code, which is going to allow you to track other events. Not just with Facebook, you can also track events happening in Google, with your analytics and different kind of tracking in general. So head over to tagmanager.google.com, create your own account, and I've created mine. I want to head into my account now and take my tracking codes and install them into my ClickFunnels account. So if you've created your Tag Manager account already, you can head over to admin. Under admin, you would see account settings, container settings, install Google Tag Manager. This is where you want to click install Google Tag Manager, and you'll be shown the head tracking code and the body tracking code. You want to copy the head tracking code, head over to ClickFunnels and paste it in this section here which says head tracking code. You do the same for the body tracking code. Copy the body tracking code and paste it in the proper place. Make sure you save when you are done. I'm not going to be doing that right now because I've already done it in the past. And then you also want to exit. Now you want to head over to Facebook and copy your base pixel and then add it into Google Tag Manager. Once you've added your Tag Manager tracking codes to ClickFunnels, you don't need to add any other tags into your ClickFunnels account. You can just make the changes from your Tag Manager and it's going to have effect in your funnel. So head over to Facebook and go to your Events Manager. At the Events Manager, make sure you are selecting the right ad account. You have several accounts here, make sure it's the right one. So from the Events Manager, click on Data Sources and you want to click Add Events from the pixel from a new website. For this video, I'm going to be using from a new website. Click and then install code manually. First, we're going to tell you to copy the code and you're going to add the code to your Tag Manager. What you want to do is you want to click on Tags and create new tag configuration. You also want to title it. Let's title this properly. So you could title it FB base pixel. Tag configuration should be set to HTML or custom HTML. Then you want to paste the head tracking code here. Set your triggers correctly. Since this is the Facebook main code, you want to make sure that this triggers on all pages. So you want to select all pages as the tracking code for this one. For other tracking codes like our lead, our people who viewed our sales pages and our thank you page tracking code, we can just select some pages. But for this one, make sure you select all pages and make sure you save it when you are done. That's all to add your base pixel to ClickFunnels using Google Tag Manager. I've done this in the past, so I don't want to click on save, but what you want to do is you want to go ahead and click save. Apart from the Facebook base pixel, there are other conversion pixels which we also want to add to our funnels to track various events that happen in our funnel. Like we want to be able to track when we get a lead. We want to track when we get the purchase. If you are filling out some kind of application funnel, you want to also track when people apply to work with you. So those are other kinds of events which we want to track with Facebook Pixel. What you want to do is you want to click on email instruction. You could click continue, but what would happen is that Facebook will want you to use the event setup tool And I don't really like using the event setup tool because the event setup tools is limited in capabilities. You won't be able to use sophisticated tracking with event setup tool. I prefer to use event code. So you want to click on install events using code. Facebook will direct you to an article where they explain how to install the conversion events using code. It wasn't like this in the past. Facebook recently changed their platform, and they changed a couple of things in the platform, which for a lot of us older advertisers, it's kind of changed some things. But for new advertisers, I think they're going to find the new setup very useful. So what you want to do is when you want to install the conversion events, I prefer to email the instruction to myself, get event code for conversion. Now these are the codes which we need to add to our various conversion events. Facebook has, if you want to track people who add parent info, this is the standard event code. For people who added to carts, this is the event code, and so on and so forth. So whichever event which you want to track in your funnel, these are the various event code which you are going to use to track those events. Head over to your Clickfunnels account. Okay, I have a presentation page titled VSL page. I have an application page, then a thank you page. I also have my landing page. I want to track people who landed on my landing page. I want to track people who visited my VSL page. I want to track people who visited my application page and also my thank you page. These are the main events which I also want to track in my funnel. So for my landing page, I think landing page can be classified as a view content event. These are people who just viewed my landing page. So this is the tracking code which I want to add into my funnel. And to add this tracking code into my funnel, I just need to copy this, then head over to your tag manager and click new. You want to go ahead and name it Facebook view landing page. Then tag configuration should be custom HTML. Okay, then you want to paste that code here. But to paste the code, there are a couple of things which needs to be done first. Before the code, you need to add this script and these two scripts before and after the code. So what you want to do is you want to copy this entire script here. I'm going to put a link in the description. I'm going to add this document there so you can get this document. Okay, let's copy this, paste it here, and then you want to substitute this FBQ track complete registration. You want to substitute it for something else like this, our view contents code. All you do is swap it, and now we are tracking people who viewed the landing page. It's as simple as that, guys. Then for the trigger, I want to create a new trigger. You make sure you click on this plus sign over here. Trigger configuration should be page view, and then we want to target some pages. Page URL contains. Head over to your Clickfunnels account and copy the code or copy the URL for your landing page. You don't want to copy it directly from here. It could lead to some mistakes. So you want to make sure you open the page on a new tab and then copy this this URL after the forward slash. Copy that URL, and then in your tag manager you want to add that URL there. Oops, copy it. I really don't know what happened there. Okay, copy, then paste, then you want to save the trigger, and once you save the trigger you also want to, okay, I really don't want to save this because I've done it in the past, so you just go ahead and save it, and that's all. So you want to make sure you save this, and you have successfully created a conversion event for when people view your landing page. So you go ahead and do the same thing for every page in your funnel, not just your landing page. You will do the same thing for your sales page, your thank you page, and your video presentation, or your sales page. All the pages, just make sure you do it for all the pages. You can get your tracking codes here. These are all the tracking codes which you need for the standard events. For custom events and custom conversion, that is a little bit different. We'll talk about that in a later video. So when you are done creating all the conversion events, all the standard events and custom events that you need, something else which you want to do is you want to create custom conversions. Now, what are custom conversions? Custom conversions lets you to create conversions that are not given by default in Facebook. For instance, here I have a custom conversion of people who viewed my landing page. I have a custom conversion of people who initiated a registration process with me. And I have a conversion event of people who completed registration to work with me. So you want to make sure you have all these events set up. You set them up correctly, and you can, something else you can also do is you can also create custom audiences. But conversion events for now will allow me to optimize for various other processes in when creating Facebook ads. For instance, I can tell Facebook to optimize for people who are going to complete registration with me. That's something which is not usually that's not an event which is usually set by default in Facebook, and it's something which you just need to set up yourself. So that's it, guys, and that's how to add your pixel to your Clickfunnels accounts using Google Tag Manager. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did, and if you have any questions, just let me know. I'll try to make more videos on the subject, or try to do something else. You can just reach out to me if you have any questions. I'll try to answer your question. Even if I don't create a video on it, I'll just try to answer your questions. So that's it, guys. Thank you, and I hope to see you when I